keep it going. Welcome to the stage, Brittany Lowe.
I can regret this already. No, all right. I know what you guys are thinking. Someone let a 14-year-old on stage. Woo! And now you're thinking she's kind of hot. You saw me drinking earlier, and Surrey Creep Catchers is outside ready to fuck your night up. It's okay. It's okay. Nobody's up. I'm 25, completely legal. So. I don't know if you can tell by all the white standing up here right now, but I'm actually half Indian. Like the doorknob screw the light bulb in kind, not the hunting water buffalo and drunk kind. If you don't believe me, actually, I have my mom. She was born in Chandigarh. I grew up in Surrey. My mom owned a blueberry farm, and I actually flew here on the carpet that's rolled up in the lobby right now. So growing up in a half brown, half white family, racism was a little blurred for me. Like that line, it was a little blurred. Turn your phone off. Honestly, so I was always taught that racism in public was unacceptable, but racism at home, it was okay. It was all right. So I was taught that if you're on the SkyTrain and you see some dumb bitch acting like a racist prick, like fucking stupid Hindu, go back to Shitsville. Right thing to do is to punch that bitch in the cooter. It's the right thing to do. But at home, when my white uncle was telling a half-brown dinner table that Muslims eat their babies and all brown people are Muslim, the only thing I was really expected to do was look at the sorry son of a bitch that I brought as a date. Oh, it's okay. It's just Uncle Bob. He's a little crazy. So I know I look super white. It's totally fine. I'm not super white. I'm like that bronzed white. I'm like that color that really rich, real white girls pay a shitload of money and get cancer for. Exactly. So, living in Surrey really wasn't that bad. A lot of people assume being brown and living in Surrey, that means that I'm cheap and I'm poor. Buddy, I had a fucking housemaid. My laundry guy knew me well enough. My dad was white, money burnt hole in that man's pocket like nobody's business. I'm white and privileged. So obviously I smoke weed. I grew up in Surrey. It's fun. So even though I'm a millennial and even though I'm young and I'm like hip and I'm fucking down with it and shit, I'm scared by some of the weed that they got going on out there. I went to the dispensary the other day and I saw this weed called cat piss. What the fuck, right? To the guy. Now I understand that weed's gone through an evolution of names, but to the motherfucker that smoked his shit and decided to name it cat piss, that wasn't THC, that was LSD, and you're a fucking crackhead. There's a lot of stereotypes that I'm talking about Surrey tonight, and the best stereotype obviously is Surrey girls. We have a reputation for being trailer and slutty and crass. And that's not true, I was never posted on the dirty, and I only have chlamydia. It's fine. But you know what? I think it's high time that we start making some money off of this, because honestly, there's some boys in a trailer park in Nova Scotia that make bank off of being old and high and gross and trashy. So I suggest that I take a couple of my really slutty girlfriends that have really low ambitions. They're young and they're hot and just as trashy. I'm gonna lock them in a basement suite with an 8-ball of Coke and a video camera. From the makers of Trailer Park Boys presents Surrey Girls, Basement Suite Girls, Surrey's finest. Thank you guys.
Give it up for Brittany Lowe.